Hey, what's up? So this is for your soccer conditioning. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a part one and part two. Part one is something you do every practice as part of your warm up. Part two is will be the strength portion added to that warm up. I'll talk more about that as we go. But part two, you'd only do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Part one, you do Monday through Friday. So what you do is you start off lap around the field, get the blood flowing, warmed up. You come back to the line. You do what I call spider walks. So your push-up position, you're going to step to the hand, reach up. Then you're going to walk. I'm just dragging my back foot until I get to, boom, other side. Then I'm reaching up. Then I drag that foot as I walk forward, maybe 20 yards. Turn this way so you can see me. I'm in push-up position. I'm stepping, reach, and then I'm walking with it to the next step. Like I said, 20 yards. You'd come, you'd stand up, then you'd go into hip hurdles. So that's where I'm going to go backwards. So I'm walking backwards. I'm going knee up as high as I can and over. I'm walking backwards. 20 yards. Up, walking forwards. Boom, boom. Getting that knee up as high as you can. Get to the line, 20 yards. And I'm going to add a little hop to it. It's like a skip. It's more like I'm just bouncing with it. I'm just hopping. And then I'm hopping. Getting those joints warmed up. Then, from there, I'm going to go into my traditional agility drills. Not really agilities, but that's what we've always called them. Butt kicks, going down the line, high knees. Boom, boom. I do high knee skips. So it looks like that. Then high knee kicks. Boom. Coming around 20 yards. That's the high knee kicks. Then I go shuffle, low shuffle, then shuffle back, karaoke. Karaoke, I'm sure you remember. Boom, boom, boom. 20 yards down and back. And that's pretty much your warm up, your part one. So then part two, what you do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, this is kind of the meat of what I wanted to show you. So we're going to look at our strength training from being able to do this out on the field. You do part one, just like I said, those agility drills. Then you'd hit the line right away. First exercise from a strength perspective is a reverse bear crawl. So I'm right here, knees off the ground, walking it backwards. Notice my knees aren't out. They're in under the body, walking it backwards. I like to get people doing that for about a minute. So they're just walking down the field for like a minute till you blow the whistle. Then they'll stand up right here. If I were you, I'd make them do that bear crawl all together. Nobody leaving the other person. Team building event. Going fast does nothing. Going slow probably makes it harder. So you blow the whistle. Everybody should still be in a line. If they're not, you better yell at them. If it's me, that's what I would do. So frog squat. They come right here. The goal is to have your hips down. A lot of people are going to have mobility issues, and they end up right here. I don't want to be up on the toes. I want the feet flat on the ground, hips down here. So elbows right in the knees. That old Saigon squat. But this is called a frog squat. I go hands together, and I'm just going to come butt up. Notice I'm staying right where I am, shoulders wise, and then butt down. Boom, 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 boom. I'd have them doing that for about 30 seconds. Their quads would be screaming after those bear crawls, especially. Then you may want to go bear crawls again. 2-3 rounds, however mean you want to be. It's brutal. Then they come up. After your frog squats and bear crawls, you're going to go into your lunges. So we're going to go good old-fashioned lunge. Let's add some skill work to where we're going to arms here. Turn this way. So right there, opposite arm is up, like so. We're going to add a little plyo. You're going to come up and back down, up. So every step, I'd say in the 20-yard rule, but it's boom, jump, fire, up, and come down into the lunge. You may have to build into that plyometric. You may just start with just lunges, and then once you go down forward like that, you're going backwards. So you're stepping back, boom, backwards, lunge. We're not going to do a plyometric there because that's a step backwards. As you step back and you have to come up is already explosive enough. So don't worry about making the jump in that reverse lunge. Once you get to the back, 20-yard line, so if you've done 20 yards forward, 20 yards backwards, the next 20 yards, you're going to go lunge and twist. You're going to lunge, turn towards that knee. My shoulders are turning towards that front leg. Notice my knee isn't flying around. It's nice and stable as I rotate. This is a great one. It's going to help that mobility through the hips, which are super important in soccer. Build the stability through the lower body and knees as well, which is also very important. So again, you're 20 yards, turning towards that knee, stepping towards that knee. Then you're going to turn around, go back 20 yards again. This time, as you're going back, you're turning away from that front knee. So you step, now turn away from the front knee. The tendency is going to be when they step, turn away from the knee, as that knee is going to follow. We want to build up the strength through this abductor. So when we turn away, it's going to be very limited motion, but this knee stays locked in. Away, step, away. That 20 yards back. Give them 30 seconds, whatever you think they need, 10, 20 seconds between those sets. Don't try to kill them here. You want good form on those lunges, not to where they're breaking down with poor form. We don't want that. We want to build strength. So you did your bear crawls and the frog squats into your lunge series. Then you're going to go into a little plyometric, so a little bursting. And that what we're going to do is going to go into our broad jumps, which is our jumps for distance. That's going to be right here. I'm going to do a slow motion. You're going to jump. Feet together, jumping forward. What I would recommend is the first few weeks of practice, these are stabilized, nice and stable. Jump, stabilize. You're trying to go for distance. I don't have enough room in the camera space to actually jump far. And then as you build into the weeks, they get more or even faster than that, jumping. As soon as they hit the ground, they're exploding back up. The progression there would be definitely not. This is weeks into practice. Everybody's a lot stronger. Is a single leg. Boom. Again, you would do a few weeks stable, landing, stabilize, balancing, and then build into a more repetitive. So yeah, that and then the upper body. You got your push-ups. You can throw some of that in there. I would not do too many push-ups. We don't want to develop bad posture, especially as you're playing. You already have a tendency to be rounded. If you had some pull-up bars, that really hit the pull-ups. Do a lot more pull-ups to help that posture. They'll be more explosive with better posture. Push-ups is going to round those shoulders and encourage poor posture, which will make you less explosive and athletic. So yeah, watch that, rewatch it. Get your team to watch it if you want to help them know what's going on in practice. But that'll should take you for several weeks until you get bored with it and you want a new one. Talk to me. But yeah, hope that helps.